President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump have welcomed French President Emmanuel Macron and his wife Brigitte to the White House for a special visit to include the first state dinner of this administration. It was a big moment for Melania, and as usual, she was a perfect host. In fact, the First Lady left everyone's jaw on the floor with her incredibly classy move from Macron and his wife. When it comes to state dinners, every choice from the china to the shape of the tables and the number of guests makes a statement that reflects the tastes of the First Family, and especially the First Lady. Add to this the fact that the whole world is watching, and it's safe to say that the stakes were high for Melania Trump this week as she prepared to host her first state dinner 15 months into her husband's presidency. "It's much more than just a dinner," said Kate Anderson Brower, author of First Women, The Grace and Power of America's Modern First Ladies and a forthcoming book about vice presidents. Laura Bush said she wasn't nervous before her own wedding, but she was nervous before the first state dinner with the Mexican president. "I think it's a lot of pressure." Mrs. Bush, who recently spoke glowingly of Melania during an interview with Fox Business, made the comparison to her wedding in her book Spoken from the Heart. She wrote, "A state dinner is far more intricate, an elaborate display of hundreds of moving parts, from guest lists and menus, which require an advanced tasting, to table seatings, arrival protocols, and choices of linens, flowers, china, and silver, even the champagnes and wines. So much goes into a state dinner that they are typically planned by professionals with decades of experience, with just a bit of help from the First Lady." However, as you can see in the below video, Melania took it upon herself to see to every detail of her first state dinner with France. New table linens were sewn from designer fabrics, seating arrangements were crafted with the utmost care, and intricate dishes of culinary excellence were tasted and perfected. Melania noted via her social media accounts that it took months of preparations to ensure that hosting the Macrons would be a success. She took on such a heavy role in planning the dinner, though, because she wanted to pay tribute to her good friends. In a statement, the White House said the First Lady carefully selected all details of the dinner to complement and pay homage to the long-standing friendship between the United States and France. "The first of anything, and particularly the first of a state dinner after so long without having one, and this is not the first administration to wait an unusually long time to try a state dinner, makes it a little bit, the stakes are higher, let's say," commented Lee Berman, who was White House Social Secretary during George W. Bush's administration and is co-author of a book titled Treating People Well. Berman argued the stakes should be high, according to NPR. She said this dinner in particular is important because of the growing friendship between Presidents Trump and Macron and the recent military strikes in Syria, which were conducted by both countries along with the UK. You have the President and First Lady extending not just their personal hospitality, but American hospitality, and it should reflect the best of what America has to offer, said Berman. As we wait on pins and needles to see what Melania has in store for this state dinner, so many questions remain. Who made the final guest list? What will the former runway model wear? Still, one thing is certain, we could not have a more elegant woman in charge of it all. Emmanuel Macron and his wife are sure to enjoy a night to remember thanks to our fabulously classy First Lady.